Math Research Tutor. Today's video is about multiplying and squaring the easy way. Objectives: 1. Squaring number ending in 5. 2. Squaring the sum of 10 and multiplying fractions with 1/2. How to find how many square units are there in the figure. Basically, when we are given a square, then we are going to find the square units or the area of the figure. It's just by counting the number of squares, or we can multiply the length of the side. So you have 5 times 5. It means the area of the square is 25 units square. However, if the figure is bigger, just like this, how do you do that? How many smaller square units are there in all? And to solve this problem is just to count the length of our small squares and multiply by itself. So the length of this square grid is 25 units. So 25 times 25, and the total area would become 625 square units. In a conventional way of multiplication, we just multiply the ones by ones, then ones by tens, tens by ones, then tens by tens. And usually we do like this: 5 times 5, that is 25. We bring down 5 and we carry 2. Then we multiply 5 times 2, that is 10, plus 2, that is 12. 2 times 5, that is 10, and 20 times 2, that is 40. 40 plus 10 is 50, or we can do directly 2 times 25, and that is 50. And then we add the columns, bring down 5, 2 plus 0 is 2, 1 plus 5 is, and our answer is 625. Just quickly, I will teach you on how to multiply 25 squared the easy way. So we have the rule here by 1 more than the one before. It means that we are looking at the tens digit or the base digit of our figure. For example, 25 squared means 25 and 25. And what we're going to do is to look at our tens digit. So we are going to add 1 to our tens digit. We are looking the digit after 2, and that is 3. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So you have the number before is 2 and the number after is 3. Multiply the 2 and 3, that gives you 6. Then we multiply the ones digit, that is 5 times 5, and it gives you 25. So multiply the unit digit, that is 5 times 5, and it gives you 25. Bring it down beside 6. So your answer is now 625. So the rule in multiplying by 1 more than the one before is just so simple. Just add 1. Just add 1 to the base number. Then you multiply the base number and the number after. Then you multiply the ones digits. Bring down your answers together. Now let's try example number 1. What is 35 squared? So we can write down 35 squared. Then after that, we add 1 to 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Then we multiply 3 and 4. That is our first answer. 3 times 4. Then we multiply also our ones digit by itself. That is 5 times 5. 3 times 4 is 12. Then 5 times 5 is 25. So your answer is 1225, or 1220. Example number 2. What is 65 squared? So just bring down 65 in square. Identify your ones and tens digit. Your tens digit is 6. Add 1 to 6. It becomes 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 times 7. And then we multiply also the ones digit, 5 times 5. 6 times 7 is 42. Then 5 times 5 is 25. So that is 4,220. So quick and easy. Can we multiply by 1 more than the one before in the following? Example number 3. 26 times 24. Note that 26 times 24, their ones digit sums up to 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. So we do the same rule. We just look at our base, which is 2. Then we find the next number after 2, that is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Then we just multiply our ones digit, 6 times 4. And that gives you 24. So your answer is now 624. 24. Example number 4, 107 times 103. Look at our bases, where our base is 10 and 10. So our ones are 3 and 7, and 3 plus 7 is 10. So the same rule will apply even it is 3-digit already. So we just add 1. 10 plus 1 is 11. Then we multiply 10 times 11. So 10 times 11 is 110. Then 3 times 7 is... So you just bring down your answers together and it gives you 11,021. Can we apply by one more than the one before in fraction? Let's have example number 5. Find the product of 8.5 squared. Take note, 8.5, half is 0.5. So we can rewrite our fraction into 8.5 or 8.5 squared. We have the same rule. Just add 1 to 8 and that gives you 9. Then 9 times 8 is 72. Then 0.5 times 0.5 is 0.25. So your final answer is 72.25 or 72 and 1/4. Now it's activity time. I want you to practice and find the product of these numbers. In a few minutes, you may pause a video and check your answers afterward. Alright, let's check your answers. So find the product of the following. Number 1, 15 squared. Again, what is next to 1? So 1 plus 1 becomes 2. So we just multiply 2 times 1 and 5 times 5. So 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times 5 is 25. So 225. Next, 55 squared. So 55 squared, we just add 1 to 5. Becomes 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Then 25 times 5 is 25. So we have 3,025. Okay, number 3, you have 3.5 squared. It means you add 1 to 3, it becomes 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Then 0.5 times 0.5 is 0.25. And that gives you 12 and 1/4 or 12.25. Last one, 43 times 47. So we just add 1 to 4. It gives you 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. Then 7 times 3 is 21. So your answer is 2021. I hope you got it all right. So for your homework, apply the fastest way to find the products of the following. 1, 85 squared. 2, 75 squared. 3, 6.5 squared. 4, 44 times 46. 5, 102 times 108. Please take your time. Kindly drop your answers in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.